Your business will literally die if you do exactly what I'm going to show you in this video. See, your business, that's not a scare tactic. Your business will literally die due to inflation if you continue to do what you're doing right now in your business. See, if you're a coach, a fitness influencer, or someone right now that has a low ticket offer or wants to do a low ticket offer because you're being sold on it costs less time, it's easier to scale, it is reoccurring income, it's passive profits, all that kind of stuff. They're not explaining to you that one, it's low profit margins. Number two, it's harder to be able to get people to buy something because you have to do more volume. And number three, it's more complex to be able to set up as a business model. And then number four, the churn rate is so high that you're going to be having to get new customers every single month just to be able to maintain the same income that you're making because people are falling off. So in this video, if you are doing this, your business is going to die. This is the blueprint for the death of your business if you're doing this, okay? The worst thing that you could possibly do for your business is sell a low ticket offer and not have high ticket, okay? So what is a low ticket offer? A low ticket offer is when you accept less money for your coaching program or your product or your service. So if I'm accepting a low ticket membership or offer at $100, that's all I'm getting. That's not all profit. Okay. You still got taxes, you still got business expenses, you still have cost to, acquire CAC, cost to acquire a customer, you still have a lower LTV, all that kind of stuff. You haven't factored in those prices, right? Because you would know that. That's why you wouldn't be just running this business model. Now, the second thing for a high ticket customer, let's just say I sell something for $10,000. Okay. Which one is harder to be able to do? Get someone to buy something for $100 or get someone to buy for $10,000, right? Now, it depends the way you look at it. See, if you're targeting low ticket, unqualified people that don't have money, people that aren't serious, and people that are broke, $100 is a lot of money to them. Where if I'm targeting someone who can afford something for $10,000, like a business owner, or someone who's rich, or someone who cares about time, energy, and effort, or someone that wants to have an ROI, or someone who is already making money, it's going to be a lot easier for me to be able to sell a $10,000 problem because I'm focusing on the right niche, the right offer, the right avatar, the right problem, and offering a solution for a high ticket price. So it makes sense. But if you target someone who wants to do this, right? And $100 is a lot to them. They rather buy McDonald's with that money. It's going to be a lot harder to be able to sell that person. So let's say if I sell one person a month at $10,000, I make $10K, right? So I only have to get one person a month to pay me $10,000 and I make $10K a month, right? So what if I get 10? I make 100, right? How many people do you have to sell to make 10K? 100 times, I think it's 100 times 100. 100 equals 10,000. Okay? So a lot of people think it's a lot easier to sell something to 100 people for a lower ticket price to be able to make $10,000, but it's not. To be able to get 100 conversions and 100 buyers, and someone has a 10% conversion rate, to be able to get 100 sales, you would have to get 100,000 people to look at your offer and click on it and go through it to be able to get those conversions. If you had a 10% conversion rate, Usually it's lower, right? Now, if I had a 10% conversion rate, and that's god awful, to someone who is good at sales and persuasion and actually has a good offer and you're a good coach, right? But nonetheless, apples and oranges, whatever that thing is called, I'm just going to explain this to you. So if I book 10 calls with 10 people and I had a 10% conversion rate, I would make $10,000. Okay? Which one's easier to be able to do? Talk to 10 people and make $10,000 and get one sale for 10, or get 100,000 people to view my social media post, get 10,000 of them to my page and look at my offer, and then get 100 people to be able to buy so I can make 10,000. Now, if you're going to do that, that's totally fine, but you're going to have 1 million followers just to be able to get that amount of traffic to that amount of your page or whatever you're going to buy to be able to only make $10,000, when I could get literally 10 people and have 10 conversations with qualified people, not even spend any money in marketing and make $10,000 because I have a good product and a good service. Which one's easier? Okay. So low ticket is great if you're going to, number one, spend money to make money, but you're not going to profit all this, because this is what's going to get you 100 customers so you can still sell them a $10,000 program. You guys are putting the cart before your horse. Like, most people run this funnel to literally stretch their LTV, get free customers, and sell a high ticket offer. But you think you're going to sell a fitness app, a program, a reoccurring membership, and you're just going to be able to get 1,000 people to pay you a month? Business doesn't work like that, bro. Like especially in 2025, when everyone has done this business model in the fitness industry for the last 10 years, and everyone knows that the product is crap. One, it's not custom. Two, they don't have community. They don't get coaching, and they don't get they just get a course, and they don't get results, right? So you got all of this. This is what your buyer knows that they're buying into and everything like that. And that's just a product. That's just a product, right? Now, the problem is with that is that now you have to compete with, okay, so let's just say I'm making $10,000 a sale, right? I'm selling $10,000 service. You're selling 100. I spend less time in my business, less money to acquire a customer. I have a higher LTV, lifetime value of my customer. I get to work less. I get to make more money. I get to have more freedom, and I get to have more profit. Where, you don't want to do high ticket, and you don't want to have an actual profitable business. So you want to do low ticket, which is going to bring you no profit. You're going to have no security and no revenue. You're going to have no cash flow because you have no profit. You're going to have no time because you're doing all the work yourself. You're going to have no revenue to scale the marketing, because I don't know if you want to pay marketing that you're not going to get profit from, but like, I wouldn't put $10,000 if I wasn't going to make $10,000 in profit, right? I would just be spending 10,000 to make 10,000. And basically, why would I even spend 10,000, right? Doesn't make sense. And then you're not going to have cash to be able to build a team. So you're going to spend more time working. You're going to have no cash to spend money on marketing. And then you're going to have no cash to actually build a team so you can get yourself out of your business. And then that leads to no security. So, I mean, you're going to be stressed out, overwhelmed. You're going to be working a lot, and you're going to have no profit. So your business is basically breaking even, or it's actually losing money. So how are you going to pay your bills? I don't know. So why am I making this video? I've tried every single business model out there, and there's nothing easier, more sustainable, more growth, to work less time, to make more money, to help more people, and to build your business and to get yourself out of your business than running a high ticket business model. And also, I rather work with higher value customers that pay me more money, that get better results, that require less of my time, and that still get the best transformation. I don't know about you, but I don't like to spend time on people who don't value my time, and I don't like to work with people who don't value my effort, and I don't like people who don't value transformation. And you know what attracts those people? Having a low ticket product. There you go. More complexity, more problems, crappier customers, whinier customers, people that think they own you, and just people that plainly just like don't value their time and don't value their transformation. That's why they can't barely spend $100, right? Now, if you're doing this or you're going to do this, I want to save you something, because this is the blueprint for the death of your business. I'm going to be 100% honest for you. So, we had a 7% inflation rate. I think it's at under 3% and everything right now. So if you make $10,000, right, it's even less than that. And our buying power, because like the Fed keeps on printing money, is even less. So $10,000 is not really even $10,000. Like, to be able to survive in this economy, like, and in general in life, I don't know about you, but like, I'm not trying to only make $10,000 a month, right? I'm trying to make it easier for me to make $10,000 a day or $10,000 a week, not $10,000 a month, not let alone in profit. And then after taxes, you got expenses. Sorry, that's an E. You got you got to pay yourself, and then whatever the heck else that expenses, softwares, everything like that, right? Like, are you gonna live off of $500 a month in profit? Are you gonna? So if you have a profit margin of like less than 50%, which low ticket is like a little lower than that, depending on like everything and the scale that you're doing, like 30%. Let's say, you make $10,000, you make $3,000 from that. And that's not even including your taxes. Okay. Do you get my point here? This is used to be able to like help people scale faster. Like the guys who make over $100,000 a month and $1 million a month, they use this to not profit. They use this for cash flow to get them more high ticket customers, because people are more likely to buy from you and then buy from you again once they've already bought from you. They're not building their business like a fitness influencer or someone who has a lot of followers. Like, dude, I talk to people who have 100 to 1 million followers that run low ticket programs and apps and macro active and meal plans and programs and whatever the heck that they think they're doing. Dude, they don't even make $10,000 a month. Barely. Like the last 10 people I've talked to don't even clear $10,000 a month on a recurring daily basis. That's a problem. So what are they doing with all this followers? They don't know what they're doing. That's what they're doing, right? So I'm here to be able to save you. Maybe you are a fitness influencer. Maybe you got a lot of followers. Maybe this is you. That's not the play that you should be doing. You should be getting some help, because there's another way to be able to do a business model, so you can actually make $100,000 a month in profit, not $10,000 not in profit, right? Now, at the end of the day, this is the point that I wanted to get across. I'm not here to show you how to build a high ticket business. I do that in every other video that I do. This is to show you and create urgency that like this is the wrong business model to be able to do. And if you're trying to do this, you're going to lose money. Your business is going to die. You're not going to have cash, and you're not going to be able to actually build a business, because the people like myself who's making $10,000 a sale, I can infinitely acquire more time, more marketing, build a team, have cash flow, have more security, and have more profit. And guess what? I'm not connected to any of that. So if you want to build a business that you can make 20 to 50K a month in profit, like I did, over 50K a month in profit. That's after taxes. In your coaching business, there's a better way. So if you want help, just DM me the word scale on Instagram so I can help you build your business. If you want that. Or just keep on watching these videos until you're ready to be able to print cash and make more money and get the reverse of all these things that you're not getting right now. And I hope this video helped you because I want to save your business, make you more money, give you more freedom, help you have more profit, help you have more revenue, security, cash flow, and be successful. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to do this, you're not going to be successful. Very, very low amount of people actually run this play in this business and actually scale because it's so complex. And they have a bigger team because you're not going to be able to do your software, your emails, your landing pages, your copywriting, your back-end fulfillment, you're building your product. I mean, dude, there's just so much that goes on. People get sold on the low ticket passive income. They think they know what they're doing, but clearly I made this video because I needed to be able to make it. Please don't run this business model. It's going to kill your business and you're not going to be able to survive. So I hope this video helps you. Make sure you subscribe and I hope you get a ton of value. Hey, and also I have a free community called the Rich Trainer Network for online coaches who are looking to scale their business to $20,000 to $50,000 a month. I would love to have you a part of the network. I've put over $10,000 in free value that most of your business coaches, gurus that live in Miami sell you and cost $10,000. I'm giving away actually for free because I have better strategies and I'm going to show you how to scale your business, not start your business, everything like that. So if that's you, I would love to have you a part of the network. Join. No one's going to sell you. You're just going to have I'm giving you free $10,000 right here. Like just join, enjoy it. Let me know if you need anything. And if you want help, DM me the word scale. I would love to work with you and see if I could actually help you. Until then, see you in the next video. I'll keep pumping this out because I'm going to over deliver on value to help you grow your business. Peace.